Okay, y'all ready? Let's get it.
Why is it so hard to be on time?
I ain't gonna lie. We just be getting prepared at the last second. I just gotta be honest.
Why does 5 to 10 always become 20 to 30?
I ain't gonna lie. That 5 to 10 becoming 20 and 30. Mine be becoming an hour or two. Unless you talk like my boys be telling me to hop on a Game Boy, I'd be like, hold on, I'd be on the 5. 2 hours later, I'm on.
If my dab is on fleek, am I lit?
Why is it a problem
That's old school.
if I like anime?
Why do black
I like anime. Like, what's wrong? What's wrong with anime? I didn't say it was a problem. I like it too.
people look at your shoes before they greet you?
What?
Because they be ready to fire your ass up. That's the real answer.
Are we more likely to engage in the new dance trend than we are to get involved in politics or opening a business?
Why does everything got to be about opening a business? Wait, everybody doesn't want to open a business. You have to go through a bank to open a business. You have to have finances behind that. And there's not just some people just don't want to do. It's just there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. One. And then two, I mean, what's wrong with dancing? It's a cultural thing. Like we've done that since the beginning of time. We still do it.
How did watermelon become our thing?
That wasn't on us. That was on those people that wore the blackface. That wasn't actually us. I mean, we did eat watermelon, but I don't eat that shit now. That shit disgusting. Like, these watermelons ain't real.
Like, everybody should love watermelon.
Why do you get upset when I don't like a black celebrity?
We don't get upset. None of us like P. Diddy or R. Kelly.
Race aside, some people are just terrible.
Why do we call each other the N-word, but get vehemently upset when a white person uses the N-word?
Whoa, Uncle Ruckus. Right? So you one of them. And let me ask you something, bro. Are you not from America? Like, where are you from? You gotta be from a whole different country, bro. That's why you don't know the answer to that.
It drains my soul to hear the word, and I just don't understand how people who have any understanding of history can use that word.
Why is my natural hair, the hair that grows out of my head, seen as a political statement?
Why do we...
What? No one said you having natural hair is a political statement. Well, see, and this is why I say, man, some people are just so in their heads. They think that they're so important that everybody's just focusing their day-to-day life on them. We're not. Like, we don't care. Whether you wear a wig, natural hair, ain't nobody gonna say nothing anyway. Do what you want. Like, at this point, do what you want.
I think people with light skin look better than people with dark skin.
We don't think that. Only some people think that. I don't know why we, like, just because some people like lighter skin, some people like darker skin, some people like middle skin, like brown skin. I love my brown. Like, my brown, my favorite. I don't discriminate, but the brown, my favorite.
You really believe that black is beautiful?
Or is that just something you say because it sounds cool?
Why does...
Why can't it be beautiful? Why can't we be black and beautiful? Like, what? Do we all gotta be ugly? Why we gotta be ugly?
Some black people say that you're pretty for a dark-skinned girl.
What? That's not. I don't think that was black people that was saying that. That don't sound like nothing we'd say. But I mean, I guess. I mean, the type of black people you hang around probably ain't the most of us.
That is said to me, it still makes me feel like the ugliest little black thing.
Why do some black men only date white women?
Why is it okay?
Because some of them don't got a chance with the sisters, I'm gonna be honest. And then some of them, like I said, they got their preferences. Why is it only a problem when a black man dates a white woman, but it's never a problem when a black woman dates a white man? See, when a black man dates a white woman, he don't say nothing negative about a black woman. He still gets hate. But black women will go be with a white man, and they will talk about how bad black men treat them. and black men are so bad. When on the other hand, with the black men that date the white women, they say that we treat them way better than they men, and that's crazy. They be saying it. I'm just saying hey, like, I want to hear what she's gonna say.
Okay for black men to date white women, but not okay for a black woman to date outside her race.
The real reason that that's not okay is because, one, it's mostly black women that are mad that black men date outside of their race. Black men usually don't care when a black woman dates outside of their race. I'm not saying we want that. What I'm saying is if a black woman, if we see a black woman out in public with a white man, we not giving her weird looks. We see her and just keep it pushing. I mean, I don't know why y'all think we just care so much. Most black men do not care what y'all are dating. If we ain't dating you, why would we care? Like, I don't care if you dating a white dude. If you ain't dating me, why would I care? It's just that simple.
Why do you protest Black Lives Matter?
And then tear each other down in the next breath. Why?
Who does that? Who does it? Like, y'all were talking about specific people. It's probably a couple people y'all see on the internet. Yeah, people are gonna do that. I mean, nobody's gonna be in 100% agreement. But what's funny is the black community itself, we probably got the most people in agreement than any other group of people. And I think that's crazy. Well, I say that, but nah, that's a lie. Yeah, that's a lie. We probably are the least in agreement. But at the same time, we might be the most agreement. We'll agree when it comes to something serious. That's when we get an agreement, and that's when all the other races separate. But when it's normal, we're the most separate people. They're the most together. It's weird. I don't know.
We say that we don't want to be seen as a monolith, but then try to take people's black cards away for not liking something that's supposedly black.
Why are we?
Like, what do you mean? Why? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you gotta be specific. Like, a monolith, we don't call ourselves a monolith. I mean, some of us are completely different. Some of us like anime, some of us don't. Some of us are the worst in the community. Some of us are the best in the community. I mean, you gotta we all separate each other. Like me, and that's why I'm no longer pro-black, because I realize you gotta separate yourself from some of your people in your community. Some of your people in your community are in the wrong. And when they're in the wrong, separate from them. Because if you stay with them, you're not going to be in the right. If you're around a bunch of people that are wrong, you're never going to be right. Remember that. Hey, that was a quote.
So quick to support a non-black owned business, but then hesitate when it's a black owned business.
I mean,
I don't think that's really the issue. I think the issue is with the black businesses when they be charging. Some of them businesses be charging more. And then some of them, they don't be decent. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of y'all y'all think that y'all are gonna get support from the community just because y'all are black. And that's why I'm like, okay, y'all get a little ahead of yourselves when y'all think y'all are better than everybody else. Now, however, who doesn't support black businesses? I mean, usually a lot of black people just don't know it's a black business. I think that's more of the thing, is us not knowing that it's a black-owned business. Plus, white-owned businesses, of course, we're supporting white-owned businesses because they everywhere. Duh. I mean, that's 90% of the CEOs are white people, at least 90%. Probably 95 to 98% white people as CEOs. So, of course.
is there a cutoff time for this whole homophobia thing in the black community?
Oh my gosh. How are black people homophobic? Like, I get it. Black people do say offensive things to the homosexual community, but we are not homophobic. Hell, the whole Black Lives Matter protest, the LGBT community came out there protesting with us. That just goes to show you that they know we supported y'all. We supported y'all more than any other group of people. If we are the homophobic ones, then everybody's homophobic. And I mean, even y'all's community itself is even homophobic. If the black community is homophobic, and see, and it's crazy. This woman, she gonna sit up here and talk about how, well, she the one that's Was she the one that just said black people are like a monolith? Or was that the other lady? Hold on. I was gonna go back, but nah, I ain't gonna go back. Cause if she the one that's talking about black people being on a monolith and we need to separate her, like we're all not. I don't think it was her. It was probably the other.
Because I'm really looking forward to that.
Why is growing up without a father so common in our race?
Why don't
That's common because of feminism. Y'all don't want to be honest about it. It's feminism. That is just that simple. Feminism helped destroy the black community. And that's why I say with feminism, and when I say that to all the feminists and the other communities, I get it. It's a little different in y'all's communities. Y'all wanted to get up and work. With the black community, it wasn't the same. Feminism in the black community is way different. Like, this was used to turn the black woman against the black man during the civil rights. That's why I say I don't support feminism. Now, however, with that being said, if white women want to be feminists, hey, I'm not against it. Y'all just want to go out and get jobs to be able to provide for yourselves. I understand. I'm not against it. But in the black community, it's a little different. Like, in our community, that's one of the worst things we could have had happen to us.
we like to confront our mental health issues? Therapy is such a wonderful and magical place.
Why is there a checklist for being black?
Why is
It's not really. Well, actually, yeah, it is. Because some people try to act like they're black, but they're not. That's why the FBA, like black Americans, we finally decided to delineate from everybody else. Because what used to happen, let's just say a Nigerian man came, like he went into a store, and let's just say he assaulted a bunch of people and they put it all on the news. They would be describing him as a black man, but in reality he's Nigerian. He's not even one of us. But we'll get negative looks out in public because that man decided to do something crazy. This is what happens to black people. And this is why I say delineating is one of the best things we could have did. Because now we're separating ourselves from people that are not black Americans, pretending to be us. We needed it.
being educated considered a white thing? Why can't I love school and also be black?
Why do I
No one said you couldn't. Black women, I'm pretty sure black women rank the highest as far as, like, in the community. Like, each community, the women with college degrees, black women are, like, the highest. For as far as how many women we got, the percentage of our women that get bachelor's degrees and college degrees and all that, we dominate those numbers. I mean, black women absolutely dominate that stuff. What do you mean? Why is it bad that you like school? We never said that. Hell, the only people that would have said that would be other black women, and they going to school with you. Like, what are we talking about?
have to be mixed in order to have long hair?
Why do you think
What? First off, I need people to understand this. Biracial people are not black people. Like, that's just a myth. They're not the same people as us. Yeah, they do have black genetics, but they are not black people. Biracial people should not be able to represent a black person in America, because these biracial people could be up to any kind of agenda. Like, let me ask y'all something. How would you feel if one of your community leaders was a biracial? Like, for instance, in a white community, if they had a man representing the white community as a biracial man, you wouldn't accept that. The white community would not accept that. He would not be able to call himself a white man if he was biracial. Just like how if a biracial, that's why I say a biracial should not be able to call himself a black man. But no one said you can't have long hair. I got long hair. My hair is natural. Like, this is 100% my real hair. I've been doing this for 3 years. I know it looks bad right now, but it's all good. I'm gonna get it done.
well-off black people don't know what it means to be black?
Black is
That's not true. Like, black ain't got nothing to do with wealth. That's the thing. Y'all are making. Now there are, like, if you're one of those black people that think you better than everybody, of course, yeah, you don't know what it's like to be black because you think you better. Yeah, there are some black people that are like that.
only defined by adversity.
Why do some black people say, oh, I have Native
And also be black.
Why do I have to be mixed in order to have long hair?
Why do you think well-off black people don't know what it means to be black?
Black isn't only defined by adversity.
Why do some black
Okay, I agree. Like, you can't really define black as, like I said, it's really just about your lineage that you Black American. But also, it is like it's certain things you do have to understand. You do have to understand that you're a Black person in America. You cannot sit up here and not acknowledge it. And there are Black people that do try not to acknowledge it, and I think they're really, really stupid. I mean, you have to acknowledge it, especially the way the world is going now. You definitely got.
Will say, oh, I have Native American in my family in order to feel interesting or more valuable than.
It's not really that. It's just people really having their lineage. Like, people showing you their lineage. A lot of Black Americans are indigenous to America. And that's what they don't want you to know. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. They know this. Like, the government knows this. They know that's why we haven't gotten deported. But the Native Americans are actually getting deported. That's kind of crazy, ain't it? They're actually getting deported. And a lot of people say it's because we got American blood because we built the country from slavery. I'm like, no, this is actually our country. We were in America before Columbus came here. When Columbus saw the Indians, he saw us. I'm just being real. He saw us. Well, he didn't see us necessarily. He really saw the Jamaicans, the Haitians, and all of them. But I mean, that's not really important, but that's a real thing.
Other Black people around them.
Why can't we just acknowledge that there are a bunch of different types of Black people walking around, and they're all amazing and unique and special in their own way?
I mean, we never disagreed. I think what it is, you're implying your situations to everybody else. Most people don't go through that type of situation. I think with you probably hung around the wrong people and they gave you a bad experience. And that's why I say be careful with the people you hang around, because they will impact your life and impact your feelings and everything.
We within the Black community are so quick to kind of tear each other down and to look towards other races in terms of their success and in terms of what they have.
Well, really, the only reason why we compare ourselves to them is because we look at them as like, okay, we could have been that, we should have been that. Here's the issue. The problem is, and the reason why we tear each other down, and I ain't gonna lie, sometimes it is needed. Like, sometimes our community needs to be torn down. Like, I think a lot of our leaders that we call so-called leaders now, that we got in our community, damn near all of them need to be torn down. Like, I'll never forget, I watched the video of Dr. Sebi. He was talking about these Black Americans he thought had power before they killed him. He was talking about some guys, and he talked about Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, and I'm like, oh man, Louis Farrakhan. I'm like, oh man, the list keeps going on and on. I'm like, bro, you naming all these guys who work for the FBI and CIA. Yeah, I said it. Louis Farrakhan works for the FBI and CIA. No, don't nobody want to hear that, but that's fine.
Never want to kind of look into the mirror ourselves.
I love Black folks, but that doesn't mean I don't have questions.
Why are we